I want light skin. I want that light skin crybaby. I want that light skin coward. And I think he's scared. I think he knows I'm his toughest test at 135.
Even without an official fight scheduled, Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis continue to make headlines whenever their paths cross outside the ring. A tense in-person interview brought their rivalry into full view. What began as a routine discussion quickly escalated into a heated exchange, with Keyshawn Davis accusing Gervonta Davis of dodging elite opponents like Shocker Stevenson, while Tank fired back, labeling Keyshawn as a hype-driven fighter who hasn't yet faced top-tier competition.
Either you or Keyshawn's gonna get tanked, so the walls are closing in. So awesome.
It's gonna be him though.
It makes sense. He's close.
Keyshawn Davis, nicknamed the Businessman, didn't mince words. He stood firm, claiming Gervonta Davis avoids the toughest fights, including bouts against his close ally Shocker Stevenson and even Devin Haney. Tank pushed back, dismissing Keyshawn as all talk with no action and questioning his willingness to face elite opponents. The tension between them is undeniable, with Tank viewing Keyshawn as an inexperienced fighter trying to generate hype from his name rather than proven results.
He's kind of weird, but now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him?
Our fans quickly picked up on the irony surrounding Keyshawn Davis's criticism of Gervonta Davis. While Keyshawn accused Tank of avoiding tough opponents, questions are now arising about his own choices. Many anticipated a fight with Andy Cruz, who defeated Keyshawn 4 times as an amateur and is regarded as one of the division's most technical fighters. That bout seemed like a prime opportunity for Keyshawn to prove himself, but it won't materialize. Instead, he has chosen to challenge Berinchyk, the 36-year-old title holder.
Cut it out, Ness. In the amateurs, you fucking idiot. Should Crawford not retire till he go fight Mikey and Danny?
For many fans, Keyshawn Davis's choice seems safer than bold. Berinchyk brings experience, but he isn't widely seen as the type of opponent that would elevate Keyshawn among the lightweight elite. Critics argue that picking Berinchyk feels like a strategic path to a title rather than facing the toughest challenge. In contrast, Andy Cruz is viewed as the real benchmark, a fight that could genuinely test Keyshawn's skill. Keyshawn, however, dismissed that notion, claiming he'd knock Cruz out if he refuses to fight, to which Cruz quickly responded, calling the statement nonsense and confirming his readiness to compete.
Adapt to this, to our environment. You still trying to build yourself, so why the fuck did you say?
My son. Keyshawn, my son.
Keyshawn Davis's choice has divided fans. Some see his path to a world title as clear, with Berinchyk offering experience but a more manageable challenge due to his age and style. Others argue that by avoiding Andy Cruz, Keyshawn risks overshadowing his accomplishments, sparking debate over whether he's genuinely ready to face the top fighters in the division.
I can beat him in the pros, even though Andy had his number, no doubt about it, throughout all the amateurs, including the Olympics. But I think, the pros is a different game. You guys know that. And I think Keyshawn, is showing us more power.
Davis is keeping his sights on the WBO title. First, planning to chase bigger names like Gervonta Davis or Devin Haney once he becomes champion. But Tank pushed back during their heated exchange, emphasizing that holding a belt doesn't automatically earn fights against boxing's elite. Titles don't create opportunities. You have to earn them.
Fire.
He's calling for Tank. Now,
He beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe to give him a good ass spanking.
Keyshawn Davis has made a name for himself with an unbeaten record of 12 wins, including 8 knockouts, moving rapidly up the ranks while impressing with his polished style and poise. Still, Andy Cruz remains a looming challenge, a reminder of their past rivalry. Defeating Cruz wouldn't just settle old scores, it would also silence critics questioning Keyshawn's readiness for elite competition. Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis continues to dominate headlines, keeping all eyes on his career moves.
Whoever coming next, man. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? It's just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Awesome.
Fresh off another knockout, Gervonta Davis remains one of boxing's most explosive fighters. Critics, however, argue his team has been selective with opponents. Pointing to his matchup with Lamont Rocha, skilled but not top-tier contender as evidence, Tank maintains he has faced every challenger presented to him, and his record supports that claim, featuring decisive wins over Ryan Garcia, Rolando Romero, and Leo Santa Cruz, all of whom he stopped in emphatic fashion.
We gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans.
Keyshawn Davis's confidence in his ability to challenge. Gervonta Davis has added extra excitement to the lightweight scene. For now, though, his focus is on Denis Berinchyk, a matchup that looks favorable on paper, but remains dangerous. While Berinchyk may lack the speed or explosiveness of younger fighters, his experience, toughness, and relentless pressure make him a challenging opponent. One misstep could slow Keyshawn's rise and give critics even more reason to question his readiness.
So I think if Keyshawn wants a fight before Gervonta Davis, sign us up for Andy Cruz. He took him to school 3 times and he'd be ready to do it again.
Keyshawn Davis isn't just focused on Gervonta Davis, he's setting his sights on all the top contenders in the division, including champions like Vasily Lomachenko. At just 25, he's chasing his goal of becoming a world champion. Already an Olympic silver medalist, Keyshawn carried that success into the pro ranks, quickly gaining attention for his skill and composure. Despite his youth, his confidence remains unwavering. And he recently stated that he believes he's currently the best at 135 pounds and intends to prove it. With every fight,
You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know.
I got a chance to work with Gervonta out here. What was that experience like?
known as the businessman for his precise technique, sharp ring IQ, and rising knockout power, has built a reputation for being methodical both inside and outside the ring. Following his recent victory over Lamont Roach, he's set to face WBO lightweight champion Denis Berinchyk. At 36, Berinchyk may lack the speed of younger fighters, but his experience and relentless pressure present a significant challenge. The Ukrainian, a close friend of Vasily Lomachenko, captured the WBO belt earlier this year after a hard-fought split decision win over Emmanuel Navarrete.
On the other side of the street, this is an example for you, but I probably can do you a little earlier than that. You and Earl keep saying this, that, and third. I want to fight, but y'all calling out.
Point, I ain't gonna lie, because I like a dude that ain't scared of me too, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas be scared. I ain't sugarcoat, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be scared and everything. That's why.
Keyshawn Davis. This bout represents a key step toward his ultimate goal of becoming a unified world champion. Securing the WBO title would cement his place among the lightweight elite and pave the way for high-profile fights he's been targeting. Questions remain, though, would defeating Denis Berinchyk truly set him up for matchups with stars like Gervonta Davis or Vasily Lomachenko? Davis has never hesitated to call out the division's top fighters, and after his win over Lamont Roach, he reiterated his readiness to face Tank or Lomachenko, stating he would sign the contract immediately if they were willing.
So, hey, I go up to 140 and fight Teofimo. What's up? Get this win tonight. Teofimo, you already know how I'm coming. You and your father. So let's set it up. Let's set it up. I'll come straight to 140.
Davis's confidence has sparked both admiration and skepticism. Many view him as a rising star, unafraid to take risks, while others think his bold claims outpace his professional experience. Taking on Denis Berinchyk is widely seen as a strategic step forward. Winning the WBO belt would boost Davis's credibility and position him to challenge top names like Gervonta Davis and Vasily Lomachenko, proving he can perform under pressure against experienced opponents. Critics, however, argue Berinchyk isn't the toughest available test, and Davis's decision to pass on Andy Cruz has added fuel to the debate over whether he's avoiding a more difficult matchup.